So getting rid of the toxins, my immune system, I was told, is that of a 20-year-old right now. So, which is really good. And I haven't been sick in over a year. Hi, my name is Lisa Sullivan. I did the MD Lifespan Toxin Protocol. I came in for a routine checkup. I typically like to know what's going on with my body. From a urine test, I realized that I had high levels of toxins in my body from plastics and pesticides and just whatever else was in my body. So I wanted to be proactive and get rid of these toxins so that they did not harm my body. For me, what it meant is these toxins can create other problems in your body, such as cancer, Parkinson's, dementia, just things as far as longevity goes. And I just, right now at my age, I wanted to just kind of prolong my life. And so I thought getting rid of these toxins would help with that. I had brain fog, and I had a lot of family history between Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, with my grandparents, my mother. So I really wanted to try to prevent myself from developing any of these disorders. And so I wanted to be able to think clearly and be able to live longer and be as healthy as I could. So in order to do that, I wanted to clean these toxins out of my blood. The percentage of toxins that were in my body were well above the normal range. My initial reaction to my test, my labs test, was, wow, where did all this toxicity come from? You know, was I working in a coal mine and I haven't been. I've just had a regular lifestyle where I grew up in the Midwest, but I guess just with the air and the water and the plastics that we consume. And so it was very alarming. And I was very concerned with the level of chemicals that were in my body and what those were doing to harm my body. And so I decided to go ahead and do this treatment so that I can bring them down within the normal range. So the recommendation from my doctor was to do one session a month for 5 months. So I flew to Chicago once a month, starting, I believe, in July. But it was a needle in one arm, a needle in another arm, and just sat in a comfortable chair, watched some television, and my blood went out, got clean, and went back in me. It was a very simple process, nothing painful. And I continued to do that 4 other times throughout the course of a year. I did this all in 2024. And then after 6 weeks after my final session, I ended up doing my blood work and urine labs again, and then we got the final results showing that my labs were back to normal or better than normal. I think taking care of ourselves as we get older and as we age, we can do a lot of things as far as what we eat, exercising. However, internally, you don't always feel like you have a choice. It is powerful to know that you can control a few things that maybe seem like they're out of your control. And like I said, I like to know what I'm putting into my body. And also, it was really empowering to know that I could take things out of my body that I really didn't want to put in there. And you really don't realize that you have some control over that. I had things that were in my body that were not helping me and possibly hurting me, or definitely hurting me. I was able to get rid of them. And yeah, that was very empowering, and I'm very happy that I did it. And it's good to get tested and to just know. I mean, knowledge is power, and you can do something about it. To remain toxin-free, I will get my blood tested every 6 months. And I also will do my best to drink out of glass. I'm not a fan of plastic or metals, and I try to eat organically as best as I can. I mean, I want to enjoy life. That's my number one priority. I live life and I enjoy life. But if I want to stay on top of it and know where I am and what I'm consuming, a rough estimate for the toxins that were in my body, everything is about 40 to 60% less than what they were. So I don't know the exact specifics, but instead of being 100%, they're down in the normal range of maybe 20 to 40%. When I first heard about TPE, I was a little concerned about the cost of the program. And then I started thinking to myself, well, Lisa, you want a facelift, you want you pay for exercise classes, you travel. And if you want to continue to have this lifestyle and take care of yourself, really, you need your health, and you need to be healthy on the inside so that you can continue to live your life. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to be proactive and spend my money now. And even though it might mean not having this procedure or that procedure, I'm going to do it now so it can benefit me in the future so that I can live an active lifestyle moving forward.